So here we are at work by myself. There's really nothing going on. Let me turn on the light. Make it look a little better, right? There we go. These are like spotlights. They're like up there. Yeah, they don't really brighten up the room that much. But anyways, we are here at work. Like I said, estoy solito. Ni modo. But no, it's okay though. There's not much going on. Here's the map. You know, I could get close to this. So I'm actually sitting on this side. Usually I'm sitting on that side, but they told me to sit on this side on the weekends since I'm by myself. But yeah, here we go, look. Here's the map. You guys have seen it before. There's not much going on today. During the week, there's a bunch of like reboots on a lot of stuff. On the weekend, there's really nothing. So for right now, ahorita todo está bien calladito. There's really no one here during the weekend. It's just basically me and the other people. They're literally like on the other side. They're somewhere like on the other side, across the hallway and all that. So yeah, I'm by myself, todo solito, como dije. Right now, I'm also keeping track of these MLB games. Right? So there's MLB games that we have to track, make sure that there's audio going in and out as well. The red dots, you know, that you guys have seen on the map, I haven't really talked about it much, but the red dots, that doesn't mean there's something wrong. What's actually, here, look, I have a better view of it here. So these red dots right here usually mean like there's something wrong, but like as far as like usually it's like temperature of like the transmitter room or whatever. Like I said, this is a lot of this stuff is more technical. It's not really me dealing with audio, but it's actually me making sure that they're staying on the air. And it's all these different markets, all these different cities. So like I said, like right here you can see Dallas, what's it, Austin, Houston, New Orleans. Then we have Phoenix. Then you have San Diego, Palm Springs, Riverside, Los Angeles, Sacramento, San Francisco. Like we have all these different like markets. Usually the ones that something's going wrong is actually these right here, and these we are aware about, so we don't have to worry about that much. This one also sent them an email about it. So it's me like just sending emails, phone calls, and just letting them know, hey, this is this certain radio station's down. I also have to like listen to make sure it's on, because sometimes these could be false alarms. They're not all real. But yeah, it's a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff you have to take into consideration when you're looking into these things. And like these little markets, you know, these are like custom view markets. This is what I mean by like the temperature. So this one's actually one that's off. So that's the one in Seattle. I reached out to them yesterday. They never got back to me, so I reached out again. It's a bunch of stuff, guys. It's a lot. But that's just a little glimpse of what I'll be doing. So I'll be here tomorrow too during the Bears game. Today, you know, Saturday really isn't much going on, so I'm just paying attention to the map. That's it. Just paying attention to the map. And by the way, sometimes people ask me like, how do I know certain things are going on in other cities besides just the radio station? Like weather-wise, we have the weather map up. We have to keep track of the weather map, because sometimes some of these storms could knock out transmitters and like interrupt signals and all that stuff. So that's how I know about how the weather is going in your city and all that. It's because of that. I have to pay attention to all that stuff. So yeah, time to just sit down and keep on watching this screen. So I stepped out of the office to get some lunch. Here it is, some tacos. It's a spot, it's decent. I'm not gonna say it's like amazing, but tacos are pretty decent. See, this is the building I work at. The fountains are off right now. Usually it looks nice, but yeah, I got myself some tacos. I did do another thing, because since I'm gonna be here quite some time, I did get what's it called, I got myself some a gyro with some fries. So I have 2 meals Like I said, I will be here for a bit, for a couple of hours. It's a 10-hour shift, guys. So gotta make sure I have enough food. But right now, I'm gonna head back, and hopefully there's no fires that I have to put out right now. I am finally home. Ya estamos en casita. Ya para descansar, but not really, because I'm probably gonna play some of this. Hit the box right here. We're gonna play some of this right here. Some COD, Call of Duty, some Warzone. Everything was going well up until the like probably 2 hours before I had to leave out of nowhere for some reason. The MLB stuff, so baseball stuff, like started acting up, and I was like, oh my god. Trying to figure it out and going crazy, but it went smooth at the end. I took care of all those situations, all those fires, and got home. And I got home to this, and I'm very happy about this, guys. I got the shirt, I got the jersey. You know how hard it was to get this? It was so hard to get it because Adidas didn't have it on their website. And they had sold out like... Basically, I think that same day, actually, they sold out. I know they sold out on the 2X and the extra large right away. And your boy wears 2X. So they ran out right away. And then after that, probably, like, I kept on checking the website, just kept on checking it. And it was like me while I was at work. When I got home, I checked it again, and they were sold out. Everything was gone. All the sizes were sold out. And I was like, damn. And I was checking other places, and I couldn't find it. And then finally, I actually found it on Fanatics.com. I believe they still have some. I don't know if they were completely sold out, but man, it was hard. But I finally got it. Esa sí me la voy a poner. I'm gonna put it on for Mexico's Independence Day. Or I could wear one of the other ones. I don't know. I have like three actually. This would make it three. 3 Mexico jerseys that I haven't worn. I have 2 other ones, so I have 5. I have 5 Mexico jerseys in total. But 3 of them I haven't worn, and that's including this one. So I'm excited. Yes! So let me hop on and play some. And tomorrow, Bears game, baby. Bears game. Look at that. It's raining out there. We're back at work. Now, I think I said this before about like me wearing something new for the Bears games. I had to turn on the light for the Bears games. I like the first one. So we went with this hat. Boom. Right? Classic B. Looks nice. But he actually wore 2 brand new things. So not only did I wear this hat, but here you go. The Bears shoes. Had to wear the Bears. Where's the Bears logo on here? Oh, here we go. Boom. Those are the new ones that came out for this season. So yeah, I got the hat and the shoes. So hopefully with today, we win. So I guess in a way it's kind of special because it's not just the season opener, but it's the home opener as well. So it's a double. It's a 2-for-1 special. So yeah, here at work, I already have that up. Of course, have that up. Paying attention to everything. It's a lot. It's a lot going on, guys. It's a lot that I have to pay attention to. So hopefully it goes smooth today. Nothing goes wrong. Knock on wood, because you never know here, especially since I forgot to say, like those dots that you see, it's not just one radio station. They usually have anywhere from 3 to some have like 6 radio stations for each city. So at the end, it totals up to 200 and something, a little bit over 200 and something radio stations that I have to pay attention to. That's not counting that I also have to pay attention to the MLB stuff. So that's added onto it. So it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. Pero mira, lo vamos a hacer si se puede. So we're good. Yeah. And then later on, I'm gonna get some food for the game. It's all good. I know I'm missing the game with my dad, but hey, We gotta put in work. Put in work. All right. So now, they get some food. Thanks to Ron from WBBA. He told me, he was like, hey, it's like, even though you're not working with us this season for the Bears game, because you guys remember those videos, right? Where I was working for the Bears, doing all that stuff. Everybody keeps on telling me that I'm on to bigger and better things. It is bigger. It is better, but you know, I tend not to try to rub it in people's faces at all. But yeah, bigger, better things going on, bigger responsibilities for sure, because I'm trying to make sure everything stays on. But yeah, thanks to him, he was telling me like, yeah, you know, even though you're not working for us, you know, during the Bears games, you already know during Bears games we always order a lot of food. Go get you some food. So that's what I went and did. Got myself some pasta, some pizza de pepperoni. So I got that, some pizza, pepperoni pizza, and then the pasta with some red sauce. You know, just still watching this. Had to put it on here instead because on here for some reason it stopped working. So watching it on here, but I'm still paying attention to everything that I need to. So yeah, right now I'm gonna continue eating my lunch. Bears are still down right now. Hopefully at some point they go back up, but we'll see. This new grass, I don't know nothing about grass, but this new grass, I don't know if it's helping them or if it's actually like playing against them. So we'll see how it goes as the game goes on and the season, because you know, especially during the cold. But let me get back to my lunch. All right, Bears won. Yes, Bears down. Los Osos ganaron. Mira. Things were going good. I mean, I'm not talking about the Bears game at this point. I'm talking about work. But things were going pretty good. And then my boss, as I was like looking at the screens, all these screens right here, messaged me and he's like, hey, can you check the New York Yankees game? He's like, something's up. Put it on, and I'm like, oh, everything sounds fine. And he's like, are you sure? He's like, because they're saying that they're hearing the wrong audio. And I was like, wait, hold on. So then I started paying attention a little bit closer. They weren't commercials, so I couldn't tell. It wasn't until they got back from commercials that I was like, whoa. Instead of it being the New York Yankees game that was on the radio, it was actually the New York Giants. So they had the Giants game on. I was like, oh, damn, hold up. So I messaged them back. I'm like, hey, like, you're right. Like, actually, instead of it being the New York Yankees game being on the MLB app, for some reason, it is actually the New York Giants. So he got in contact with the people from New York to try to see what was going on, and some routing issues, and they got fixed. So now it's back to normal. But yeah, sometimes it can get kind of hectic where it's like one thing goes wrong, then it's just like a domino effect. Like everything else starts acting up. So far right now, it's okay. But yeah, it's raining outside. Bears won. I'm like getting a little sleepy now that the Bears game is over. There's like really no excitement. So a ver si no me duermo aquí en lo oscuro, because it's pretty dark in here. I could turn on the lights, but they don't really do much because it's like they're like warm. It's a warm color lighting in here. I showed you guys last time, but it's up there. It's more of like a warm lighting, so I think it would probably put me more to sleep because it's like makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Yeah. All right, guys. Okay, so we have a couple of fires going on. That's not what I call them. My boss actually calls them fires. We'll say a couple of issues, problemas, you know. So this is what I literally have to do. So I know I showed you guys the little things, right? Well, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me see if I can turn this off instead. You see these little alarms? That's what we call them, alarms. They just came on right now, and it was literally telling me like there's an issue. And here's how I know how the issue is. I literally click on that little red circle, then this pops up. And then these little red areas is how I know, like right here, these two, that they're off, as well as this one over here that says it's silence. So then from there, I gotta go back to one of these other screens, click onto what we call their Innovonics, which is basically just a radio tuner, how you guys listen to your radio on your car or wherever you have a radio. And as you can tell, there's no signal. There's nothing coming out. As a matter of fact, I have this on, you don't hear nothing. Now, that's just their FM, their HD3 is out, and then also their stream is out. So there's nothing coming out of there. I have it, like, as you can see, I have it on their play. There's nothing coming out. This is on. There's nothing coming out. So then once I do those steps and check there, then I go here. I gotta check their system. And the thing is, this system looks a little funky. Now I'm guessing it's because of the Lions game, so it looks a little weird. And then now, once I get all that, I'll take care of all my steps, then I send them an email to the actual market engineers and letting them know, hey, we checked these, like the steps. I have to put it in detail, the steps, and tell them, hey, I did this. Your radio station is off the air. I gotta tell them which one. I gotta tell them the call letters, plus telling them the HD3, and then telling them, hey, that's the radio tuner. It is off the air. And then I gotta tell them the other one, because it's all in Detroit. And then I gotta tell them the other one, like, hey, also your WXYT call letters, and then tell them like AM stream is off the air as well. So I tell them that the radio tuner is off the air, which means whoever has an HD3 right now out in Detroit, you can't hear nothing. And then also the stream, whoever's tuning into the stream cannot hear anything as well. And then yeah, just letting them know, like, hey, I already checked also your programming. It looks a little weird. Don't know exactly how you guys are running it, but just letting you know it's off the air. You got to take care of the issue. If it's an issue that I could take care of from here, I will take care of it, but this is an issue that I can't take care of from the actual office. And what I'm thinking, the reason why it's off the air is because they're getting hit by a huge storm. You see that? They're getting hit by a storm right now. So I did my part to help them out. So now I just gotta wait. And hopefully they fix it as soon as they can. Right when you think that things can't get any worse, you hear that in the background?
Westwood One, Sports One.
You hear that? That is not supposed to be playing. That is not supposed to be playing at all.
Westwood One, Sports One.
It's Detroit, man. It's Detroit. Come on. It's acting up. That's not supposed to be playing. So right now, I'm trying to figure out the problem to this. Trying to find the solution. It's just crazy right now. Hold on, I'm getting a call. We are finally heading home. After a crazy hectic day at work. Hasta que. Pero mira, it looks beautiful out here. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the how dark it is. But anyways, y'all know Chicago skyline looks beautiful as always. But yeah, we're heading home now. Time to go and rest up. That was the last day of this week for me. For you guys, your week just barely started. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, relax. A lo mejor vamos a ver un Game of Thrones, maybe. Some Game of Thrones, probably some Raising Kanan, you know, catch up with my shows. And yeah, Monday, Tuesday, those are my new weekends now. But we got through it, first weekend. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Y nos vemos. Hasta luego. See ya.